Greetings, it's KM4MKL. The walkthrough for the Golden Handshake mission in New York for Hitman 2. This is going to be a silent assassin, pseudo run on master difficulty. Just going to load out with the classic coin, which I wound up not needing, the lockpick, and the custom 5mm concealable weapon that is not detectable by frisk, and it is silenced. I'm going to start out in the main area here, main entrance rather. And first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and secure the data bank from the vault. I decided to do that first because we've got to go down there anyway to get the evidence to get the stock market to crash, as you'll see. So we went ahead and while we're down there, get the data bank. Come down here. Nothing I have is going to be detected by frisk, including that silenced weapon. So I'm going to get frisked here. I'm going to use instinct here to create a wide berth to avoid that camera. I'm going to sneak in here. I went ahead and got the key because I thought I might be escaping through the security van down there, the armored car, but I decided not to. But I had it in case I needed it. We're going to go ahead and open this with our lockpick and get the incriminating evidence here. And we're going to give this ruby red upstairs. But first we're going to go ahead and get the data bank. To do that, I'm going to come on in here. Again, use instinct to avoid this camera. You really have to hug the wall here to avoid this camera, but it is doable. Now I'm going to come in here, use my lockpick again on this door to unlock it. And there's a fuse box in here. We're going to shut it off to get one of the computer geeks in here. If you shut off that other thing, the security controls the vault, one of the high security guards will come in. This guy's closer, and all we need is the a security card, the pass card, whatever you call it. So I'm going to wait for the Mr. Ponytail to get in here and choke him out. I'm going to dump the geek. I'm going to turn this back on so his buddy doesn't come in here. You can't let him turn it on before you choke it out. Either one is fine. I'm going to grab him, dump the geek in here, and we're going to get his security card. I picked up the screwdriver just so I have nothing. So now we can get into the vault. Again, avoid this camera. Don't get caught. And we'll walk around here. We're going to let ourselves into the vault. Surprisingly, nobody's going to see you when you do this.
The data core should be behind that large steel door.
There are two cameras here. I'm going to go ahead and shoot them both out. We're going to take out the camera controls anyway, but just to be safe, I went ahead and shot these out. You do have to take care of both those cameras. You're not going to be able to avoid them. And what we're going to do is go ahead and get the chloroform from in here. I'm going to make heavy use of the lockpick. Once again here, take the chloroform, and we're going to dump it in the air conditioner unit. There's a challenge associated with this. I've already completed the challenge, so it won't pop up for me. So once the chloroform is in there, I'm going to come back, switch on the AC, and that's going to, if you give it a few moments, I'm going to knock out everybody in there. You can use the mini-map down there to determine when they're all unconscious. Then make sure you turn it off. If you walk in there, you'll die. Or you'll fail the mission at least. So once the smoke dissipates, we're going to grab the security card from in here using our lockpick once again. We'll go ahead and destroy the camera evidence while we're in here. That just makes it so we don't avoid any more cameras. You want to come in here and unlock the vault as such. We're going to let ourselves into the vault. Again, the camera has to be disabled or you will get seen doing this, obviously. So you shoot it out or just let it be disabled when you take out the camera controls. Either one will work. Make sure you deactivate these lasers, otherwise you'll be in a heap of trouble.
Great work, 437. You now have access
And grab
to
the data bank. Now we can't be seen walking around with this, and we're not quite ready to finish the mission yet. We gotta kill
Careful not to lose
Savalas
it.
first.
If anyone sees you with that rat,
The trick with this
my
is
guess
you
is
sneak in
you'll draw a lot of
here
unwanted attention to yourself.
and through back here again. I've been thinking I would have gotten this briefcase first. I checked for the security camera, then I realized it was still there. It would have been more efficient for me to go ahead and grab this briefcase when I was back here. But I'm looking for it, but it's right there. All I gotta do is stuff the data core into the briefcase and then carry the briefcase. That way you can walk around it all you want. We cannot be frisked with this thing or else we're gonna get caught. So we'll deal with that when we get upstairs. So you're gonna be frisked one more time. Okay, security camera in here is disabled, so we can just waltz right through with the data core. So we're going to go ahead and give this thing to Ruby Red. What happens when you do this is that she will cause the stock market to crash. When that happens, Savalas will, it's the only way to get her to come downstairs. She'll come down to the next to top floor, whichever one that is. I think it's the second or third floor.
It sounds like Miss Red has.
And we're going to take her out that way.
My guess
I'm
is
going to
this
drop the
report will be
suitcase right
made
here, the
to
briefcase.
which is sure.
And I made sure to turn on the tinting on the windows, the security feature on the windows. I didn't want a guard to spot it and to take it somewhere. So now I can pass the frisk here, and I'm going to come up to the second floor because it's the VIP client area.
Won't take a second, sir. Right, that's it. Keep moving, please.
And we need to go one more floor, and I found the easiest way to get to this little place where she's going to go is to climb this pipe here. If you do that and go into this secluded balcony, this is where she's going to come to call the board of directors, or someone in the board of directors. So I'm going to hide in here. We do have to wait for a few minutes. I'm fast forwarding it so you don't have to wait with me. After a while, you see that the stock market's crashed, and you'll see that she is pissed. What she's going to do now is come down to this area. She's actually already down on this floor. So I'll fast forward a little bit again for you. I did save there. This is a good time to save. You can see that she's kind of complaining to her investors over there. And very shortly here, she's going to come around and come through those doors right there. And she'll be alone in this room. Once those doors close and her guard's not protecting her, you're free to kill her just about any way you want to. I want to put a bullet through the back of her head, but you could choke her out.
That is
Stab
Athena
her with a
Savalas, billionaire banker,
You did
Providence Herald, and bane of the middle
Because
class.
it could simple. Bullet into the brain. You could probably leave the body there, but I think the guard would have been.
Director Savalas eliminated.
Go ahead.
Good work, 47.
Getting out of here is pretty simple.
That's the first backup data disk secured. Two
We're gonna
more to
go down
locate.
here and just go back out the way we came. I picked up her portion of the backup data, but obviously you don't need that if you have the data core. That's just about it out of it essentially. All we gotta do is come down here, go back into the security booth there, which I almost forgot to do. Turn around, there we go. And security guards are not coming in behind it yet. Grab it. And then we're just going to walk right up the wall. Same way we came in. So as far as master difficulty silent assassin 2 normally runs, this is pretty easy. Pretty straightforward if you know what to do. We'll exit here and just give me credit. There we go. This will give me credit for all the silent assassins and all the difficulties that they haven't accomplished in any of the others. One of a few other achievements that I went on to. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments. If I don't know the answer, I'll either make something up or I'll help you find the answer. In the meantime, this is KM4MKL. Happy hunting and happy hitting.